story about popping champagne?
Hear that record?
No, fuck that.
Okay.
So we down here in Miami, Memorial Day weekend. When Memorial Day weekend was popping, Fat Joe, pool parties, when BMF just started coming out, niggas didn't know who these niggas is. They got 19 Lambos and shit like that, 100 bottles. So we go up in the party, me, Cam, Set, a bunch of BMF niggas up there. Not mentioning them, just a bunch of BMF niggas and shit like that.
I'm about to ask you a BMF.
They pop wild champagne. Cam had on some pretty pink shit. All the champagne fall on Cam, right?
Oh, they popping into like
like, oh my God, my whole shit just went on fire. Cam like chilling. I'm like, chilling ain't nothing. What? We go upstairs, we get in, boom, 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 whatever. Right? This shit is like a 3-part story. So we tear ass on we tear ass on these niggas, right? We go to now we gotta perform in Mansion. Remember we
out here.
In Mansion. This all happened in one weekend out here in Mansion and shit like that. Now we gotta perform in Mansion. So now we don't know who the BMF niggas is. Like this ain't really what niggas knew who BMF is. It's just like it's Memorial Day. If niggas know what Memorial Day was, it was hustlers from every part of the country that was really getting money, coming down here 40, 50,000 and blowing Cristal $500, $600 at the pool party. Like niggas are coming out here happy and shit like that. So we don't know who's now. We at
talk that talk, Joe.
We at the motherfucking Mansion. We motherfucking performing. It's like 60 niggas in the front. But we not really paying attention. But now, see niggas throwing the mad C's and mad gang sign, niggas banging and shit like that. Like, yo, can't back up. These niggas, but Fat Joe was there that day, like, back up. These niggas getting too crazy. It was mess it was a Cam and Fat Joe performance. Like, you can't back up. They banging, they trying to grab my feet. I'm stamping on niggas' hands and all that shit. So now we leaving out the club. You know, this is Miami. You young. This is when you walk up Collins and shit like that. We walking up Collins and we looking back. There's like 90 niggas behind us. I'm like, yo, Kim, you see all these niggas behind us? He's like, damn. We like, yo, walk. This was start. Walk a little fast. Walk a little faster and shit like that. We get to the palms and shit like that. So
that big bottle.
I don't know what Cam doing. Cam left. I'm in the front. These niggas pull up to the palms. It's like 90 of these niggas, man. They like BMF. They telling my man, like, yo, that's that nigga right there. I'm like, oh my God, these niggas is like 90 niggas. Like, I'm like, oh my God. They had me sweating. I'm like, oh, they pointing at me. They're like, hey, fuck, nigga. They started coming towards me. I'm like, oh.
But why? What happened?
Because the shit they got into. With the champagne.
I didn't know who no BMF is. Then we sitting there, I'm like, oh, it's 90 niggas. I'm backing up. I start back up, I was like, fuck y'all niggas. Second thing I start running. I run to the beach. I'm on scene there. I get out of there. You heard? I get out of there. Boom, and shit like that. Whatever. I got to have a conversation there. I get booked one day to do a show in Atlanta. Right? I ain't thinking about nothing and shit like that. My man Daddy, yo, he had settled the whole problem and shit. He knew Meech and shit like that. I'm cool in this shit. Got booked, we go to Atlanta. I got some armed security with me. They like, yo, I'm in the club. They like, yo, BMF in the building. It felt like everything stopped, like the music. Like 90 of them niggas walk past me, all ice cream me. I'm like, oh, we dying tonight. We definitely gonna die tonight. But nigga, like, they come in the club. Big security nigga come over there, like, yo, Meech want to talk to you. I'm like, oh.
And you knew who he was at that time?
Oh, now I know what's going on, because I already sat there and talked to him and shit like that. Now I know the whole scheme.
Oh, you spoke to me?
Yeah, in Miami. I got some real niggas that put the whole two together. Like, now I understand who these niggas is. I'm like, oh my God. I like, all right. So now I'm like, oh my God, the big security nigga say, yo, Meech want to talk to you. I'm like, talk to me for what? He like, nah, he didn't say he want to talk to you. I'm like, oh my God. And my mom, I'm out there by myself with two security. I'm like, I kid you not. I said, all right, fuck it. I walk over there with the big security. Big nigga come up again, like, yo, tell them niggas to go. We gonna fuck them niggas up. I'm like, oh my God. So my security, right?
He said, tell them to go?
Tell them to leave or we gonna fuck them niggas up. I'm like, oh my God. I'm trying to keep game face. I'm like, oh, all right. It's 90 of them niggas. It ain't nothing happening. Yo, I'm gonna piece them niggas up. Like, yo, get out of here. I'm like, oh man. Walking in the knee. Meech got a stack of hundreds as big as this box, like this count, like this. Like, I never see the nigga. You know, that nigga had a stack like this, like, I fuck with you, shorty. What's up? What you want to drink? And that was the first real introduction I had with him. Was a cool nigga and shit like that. But man, he had me sweating. I thought my ass was grass that night. Word up, man.